Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're visiting one of the hidden gems of the Ozarks, the Dewey Short Visitor Center, located right on the shores of Table Rock Lake near Branson, Missouri. We're going to explore its history, check out the exhibits, and get some fantastic lake views. So make sure you're comfortable, hit that like button, and if you're excited, let's dive in. First off, a little bit of background about the Dewey Short Visitor Center. The center itself opened in April of 2012, and it's been described as the crown jewel of the lake. It was built by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to serve as an interpretive hub for the lake, the dam, and the watershed of the White River. The center itself is named for Dewey Jackson Short, a U.S. congressman from Missouri who championed the Table Rock Lake project. Inside, as we go through the exhibits, there's several things that I'd like to highlight. One of those is a film. Now, we won't be able to see much of it, but it's titled Taming of the River Blanche, or the White River, that introduces the area and explains the construction of Table Rock Dam. We'll also see a diorama room showing fish, birds, and other wildlife of the Ozarks, along with displays on their local habitats. We'll also see exhibits on how a hydroelectric dam works, including models and interactive maps of water flow and power generation. There's also a small Native American artifact area and a historical timeline about the Corps of Engineers and the watershed itself.
Build and operate dams and reservoirs across the nation. In the Upper White River watershed, an area of approximately 10,000 square miles upstream from Calico Rock, the Corps manages water flow using a series of 4 major dams. The reservoirs and dams in the Upper White River watershed operate as a system to provide flood risk management in the immediate areas and further downstream. Rainfall and its resulting runoff affect the amount and location of water within the system. The Corps uses gauges to monitor water levels and follows a detailed water control plan to maintain predetermined levels as seasons and conditions change. How would you manage this complex system? Push any button to give it a try. In this scenario, it's late December, and the water level at each of the lakes is between 11 and 12% of its flood pool capacity. The spring weather outlook calls for a normal amount of rainfall. Over the next several months, how will you handle flood risk management throughout the Upper White River watershed? A. Release water from each lake dropping below the conservation pool elevation to make room for typical. You chose option A. Release water from each lake dropping below.
Congress to ask for appropriations to build dams on the White River, not just for flood control, but for hydropower as well.
Outside the visitor center, the views are equally impressive. From this observation platform, we get some spectacular views of Table Rock Lake and the nearby Table Rock Dam. For anyone who loves nature, you can continue on the adjacent lakeshore trail. There's also picnics on the grounds, picnic tables on the grounds, And if you're on a boat, you can even arrive here and there's a courtesy dock for you to park at. If you enjoyed this tour, don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment letting me know which exhibit you like the best, and share this video with anyone planning a Branson getaway. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.